Not always going to be easy. Listen, it's not always going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy. But, we can be just that little bit more prepared. But it takes a little bit of work. And we got to do the work. And that is what we do here. And that is why we talk about these things that we talk about here. Because, it's something that we should be able to communicate with each other. We, our backgrounds and how we grew up and stuff. And, a lot of us don't like to talk about our feelings, guys especially, G's, we're gangsters and stuff. So, you can't talk about certain things to certain people. As that, and when we keep stuff in, we're only hurting ourselves. So what I want to do here is also some kind of break that stigma, because you hear the stories like that last episode. We're talking about dealing drugs and all this stuff. We're G's, we're G's. But just because we're G's, that doesn't mean we can't talk about science and philosophical ideas or religion, psychology, and our emotions, those type of things. Why? Who says we can't? If we don't allow ourselves to explore ideas, then we're only holding ourselves back. So you can be a G all you want, but you want to be a dumbass G or you want to be a smart G. There was badass people like Alexander the Great. He was a G, right? He was a warrior. He was a badass, right? But he wasn't just a badass warrior. He was badass up here in the mind. Aristotle was his teacher. That is what makes a great leader. Is a combination of mind, body, and soul. The more strong, the idea of those of you who know about Alexander the Great, you've heard the name, but if you dig into this man was brought up like, to be a leader. Aristotle was his teacher. Socrates was Plato's teacher. Plato was Aristotle's teacher. Aristotle was Alexander the Great's teacher. Amazing. So there's a combination of things, to be great at what we do, successful and achievement. It's not all about conquering and like, I want to be a badass general. Conceptually, you want to be great at what you do, you got to be great at a lot of things. Not just one. You got to be good, not good. You got to be great at a lot of things. But especially what's inside our minds, what's inside our hearts. Especially. That's where it all starts, right? That's where the whole idea of everything that's going to come from this pod, from this body, that's where it all going to start. From what's inside my heart, from what's inside my mind.
This is Thesis.